I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and so are you. I am made in the image of God, and so are you. I am made to create with my Creator, and so are you. This podcast is a safe space where we are free to explore our God-given creativity, tap in deeper with Him, and step out boldly in faith. Welcome to Creating with My Creator. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Creating with My Creator podcast. Today I'll be sharing 2 poems and a piece of improv music inspired by the Holy Spirit. This poem is titled Where I've Been, Where I'm Going. I come from the cracked sidewalks of Chi-Town, stoops where we sat baking in blistering sun, listening for the bell of the bicycles, so bold and eager for change we could plop on the counter of the corner store. In the constant drone of the deli, Italian grandpas convened in their drab plaid, pressed khakis, coursing the quiet confidence that comes from living that life in the fast lane, simmering to a peace that permeates each measured step. The bowls of minestrone soup to warm their old bones, dead dreams reigniting. I come from the family that never had anything to own, but still didn't allow me to go hungry. I come from a steaming plate of piping hot homemade dumplings, each juicy morsel containing a mother's fierce love for family. I come from a long line of trauma responses and the healing that only comes from creating. I come from a great-grandmother, a grandmother, a mother that poured out, even when the jagged pieces cut up our throats coming up. I come from having lost my entire mind, frenzied forces pushing my body up against a cold, psych wall, no escape in sight for me. I come from the guilt I've held for far too long, for missing the entire first month of my daughter's life on this earth, when I couldn't even take care of myself. Somewhere in the midst of coming to the end of myself, I found you. You had never left. I came home, battered and so broken, and you enveloped me in your healing light, Selah. I'm walking in restoration, deep restoration, a coursing river engorged with living water. I finally allow myself to be fully immersed in the wellspring that never runs dry. And there, fully surrendered in the depths, I find that I can finally breathe. The second poem is titled A Duet with the Lord. Father, thank you for listening and never turning me away. You are so gentle with me, even with your rebuke. I know that you are pulling me away from the brambles, pulling the brambles out of me. Linger in the quiet of the night with me, all distractions aside, my head on your lap. My dear one, I delight in communing with you. Do you feel my love enveloping you like your favorite blanket? I will never let you go your own way to destruction. I will be there holding your hand as we walk along the rocky terrain, no end in sight. I make room for you as we tread along together in one accord. Do you see now? So here is an improv song that he just gave me on the piano. It just flowed, and I think it's titled With Me Through the Storm. You've been listening to the Creating with My Creator podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I invite you to send me your works. If it's a written poem that you would like me to read, or a spoken word poem that you record yourself, or any kind of musings or any creative endeavors, music, send it right over. My information will be in the description box. And until next time, stay creative and God bless you.